Do you ever feel like you are stuck in an endless loop of planning, overthinking, and procrastinating? As an entrepreneur, those habits can cripple your growth. And what if I told you that the choices you're making today might be sabotaging the thriving business that you envision for your future self? So let's break free from perfectionism and procrastination so your future self will thank you, not hate you. Hi, I'm Vassia, founder of Anti-Loneliness and also an entrepreneur. So I definitely resonate with all your struggles and challenges and, of course, your passions. And this is your go-to channel for breaking free from perfectionism, burnout, and anxiety so that you can thrive both personally and professionally. If that sounds like what you need, of course, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any future tips and strategies. Today, we are diving into the 5 mistakes that your future self would hate and how to fix them now, especially as an entrepreneur. Mistake number 1, waiting for the perfect conditions. Right? Yeah, we've all been there. We've all told ourselves, I will launch when everything is perfect. I will tweak this. I will change that first. This is very important. But here's the truth, perfection never arrives. I know I've been waiting for that train for too long, but it never arrives. One entrepreneur that I worked with spent 2 years refining a course she never launched. I totally resonate with her because also it took me 2 years to launch my course on perfectionism. The irony, right? But eventually I launched it. But this person, she never launched it. She was really stuck there. Why? Because her fear of imperfection kept her stuck. And imagine how your future self regretted that wasted time and lost revenue. So, question for you, are you delaying a project right now because it's not perfect or it doesn't feel ready? If you answer yes, all right, you're with me. What small action could you take today to move it forward? Don't overthink. Don't think of the big action, of the big picture, of the final result. What's the small action you could take today to just move the needle? Let's go to mistake number 2, overthinking instead of acting. We've all been there as well. Analysis paralysis. This is the classic byproduct of perfectionism. As entrepreneurs, we get caught up in planning endlessly instead of executing. We're planning and planning and planning, and we're changing the initial plan and we are updating the plans. So I remember a client of mine, he was a startup founder and he lost a critical opportunity because he spent months fine tuning his pitch deck instead of delivering it. So he was not attending networking events, he was not feeling ready, and he was not attending these opportunities. And eventually he lost a very critical one. So your future self doesn't want perfect plans, doesn't want perfect pitches. You're going to find the perfect pitch eventually. Your future self wants you to take action, learn, and grow. So remember, clarity doesn't come from a beginning. Nobody has this clarity when they start. Whatever you start, your pitch, your website, your social media, in the beginning, it will be the worst version of whatever you're going to create later on. So clarity comes from doing, not from thinking. And speaking of taking action, if you're ready to overcome perfectionism and grow your business, because I know that perfectionism sabotages business, check out my 4-month transformational program, Stop Perfectionism and Start Growing. This program is designed specifically for entrepreneurs who feel stuck, and I will help you to break free from overthinking. Take bold steps, create the thriving business that you have been dreaming of. We're going to create that together without missing your life, without risking your mental health and having a burnout, and of course, without ending up hating your job, the job that you right now love. So you can find the link below to learn more and join the waitlist. Mistake number 3, focusing on results, not progress. That's a big one. Perfectionists are obsessed with the end goal. But here's the irony, success comes from mistakes, not from only successes. One entrepreneur that I know hesitated to post content for her business because she feared that it wouldn't go viral. Of course, it will not go viral. It's not how it works. But when she finally made peace with that tingling sensation of rejection and she started sharing imperfectly without feeling embarrassment, then her audience grew because people connected with her authentically. Her future self, oh, thrilled because she didn't let fear win. Question for you. What's one thing that you are holding back because you are afraid that it's not good enough? Is it your marketing? Is it your next program? Is it a product or a service? What is it? Could showing up imperfectly actually help your business grow? Or to put it in another way, could showing up imperfectly actually help your clients? Your clients are waiting for you while you're perfecting something that cannot be perfected. Your clients are struggling and they're waiting for your services. So, what about thinking about this perspective? Mistake number four, ignoring self care. Entrepreneurs often wear exhaustion as a badge of honor. Somebody asks you how you're doing, and then with a feeling of defeat, but with an internal sense of pride, you're replying, busy, so busy. Oh my God, I'm so tired, right? I know that. I've heard it a million times, or actually a trillion times. But burnout doesn't make you productive. That's the thing. Burnout actually stagnates your business. It makes you completely ineffective. And while you're recovering from your burnout, your clients are looking for help somewhere else. A coaching client once shared that she worked 14-hour days in order to hit her revenue targets, only to spend half a year recovering from burnout. So imagine the opportunities lost during that time. Your future self would trade short term hustle for long term health. Remember, self care is not a luxury, it's a necessity and it's actually a business strategy. Mistake number five, and the last one, and we're going to see how we're going to reverse that as well, avoiding risks. As perfectionists, we are really allergic to failure and mistakes. So, this fear of failure disguises itself as playing it safe. That's why we're waiting and that's why we're avoiding opportunities. But this is staying in our comfort zone for too long. And that means that your future self misses out on opportunities for growth. Another entrepreneur that I was working with, I really admired when she decided to pivot her entire business model despite the risks. And then eventually she tripled her revenue in a year. She just took the risk even though she was not feeling it. And actually the trick here. You don't need to feel 100% motivated. You're going to walk hand in hand with your fear. So while she was scared, she took that leap. And then, of course, I told you the results. So, what's one risk that you are avoiding? I want you to write down what's the one risk that I've been avoiding? And how would your future self feel if you took it and it paid off? So now it's your turn. Which of these mistakes resonated most with you? Let me know in the comments below. Share with us what small change you're about to make in order to honor your future self. And I'm going to make another video talking more about this identity of future self. And of course, don't forget to hit subscribe so that you don't miss that video. And of course, check out the Stop Perfectionism and Start Growing 4-month transformational program that I'm creating for you and I'm sharing with you, entrepreneur to entrepreneur. Your future self is waiting. Make them proud. Thank you for watching. Until next video, take good care of yourself.